I swear the old saying is so true. Time flies when you're having fun, and that's exactly what happened at work today. Just working with great and just like funny people just makes the whole experience. It literally like 2 hours went by, and it was just like that. So I'm just gonna be talking about kind of funny things that happened and just oh my gosh, I'm just like so awkward too. It's just so funny, and some things that my coworkers do is just really funny too. So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about. Start off, I don't know what is it with people who are so picky. Like, I get it if you don't like certain foods, like in whatever, you know, you don't like vegetables, that's all good. But if you're so picky about certain meats, like, I don't understand. I had this lady come up to me like, oh yes, oh Sandra, stop. Okay, can I see your Black Forest ham, your Natural Selections Black Forest ham, and your brown sugar ham? I just want to compare them because, oh, I came here last time, they're just absolutely disgusting. I showed her, you know, our Black Forest ham, so I kind of like, there's like a piece of paper that we put on, so I you know, peeled it off and then I showed her the bottom of it, just so she could get a look. Oh gosh, that's disgusting, look how dirty it is, oh gosh. And then I go back at her like, what do you want me to do? Like, there's just like lines of fat in it. I don't understand. It's meat. You put it in a sandwich, you barely even taste it when it comes to the cheese, mayonnaise, and all the weird other shit people put on their sandwiches. Like, lady, pick one and just go. We went through 7 of our hams. 7. And she was just like, oh, well, not that one. That one's disgusting. Yeah. I'm not gonna change. She kept saying, oh, there's disgusting. Like, lady, I'm not showing you pieces of shit or like dog vomit. Like, come on, you're being a little picky at this point. Oh my goodness gracious, look at the dirty lines on Sandra, come look at this. Oh my gosh, look at the dirty lines, Teresa. Oh Sandra, it's just absolutely disgusting. You know what? I'm just gonna get some roast beef. Like 4 and 5 back and forth conversation and show her these different kinds of ham. She went to go get some roast beef and she got the dirtiest roast beef. Why am I slapping my head? And I say that because I just opened it and she wanted the juices on it. Who asks for the juices? Tell me, she's like, oh, is it really juicy? And I'm like, yeah, well, I just kind of opened it. She's like, give me the juices. How do you respond to that? Give me the juices. It's so weird, and this all happened before my other coworker showed up, so it was just me, and I wanted to tell someone this so bad, but I was working alone. It was just so funny. Oh my goodness. Like, and she had, yeah, she had like this big puffy scarf on. It's so funny. She was just like so rude, but I just found the whole situation hilarious. Like, her being so picky about her freaking ham. Oh my goodness. The other girl I was working with, bless her heart, she is so funny. So she was telling me this before, I think I was on break, and then she came in. So she was helping this one lady, and she had this large container of, I think it's our Thai salad. So it's basically like noodles and chicken, and it's much easier to use tongs, right? So she accidentally grabbed a spoon and started putting in this large container. You're serving the salad, and you have this big, so we have the counter, and then there's giant wraparound cutting board. So you're basically like leaning over and like scooping it. You have to like lean over and scoop it this way. It's the most awkward thing ever. You're like leaning over like to the customer, like in their face. So anyways, she was telling me she grabbed the spoon by accident, and I guess she was awkward like me, and she didn't want to. She was already like 3 scoops in, and it was really hard because, you know, it's freaking noodles. It's like taking a slap shot with like a ringette stick. You know, it's like it's impossible. So she's like scooping in, and she's struggling with it, and it's like this large container. And then she kept going, and she's like, oh well, I didn't want to go and grab the tongs because she was already like 3 scoops in. It would have looked weird, you know, if she like had the spoon and then trade utensils. So what she told me was, the lady told her, she's like, oh, it seems like you're struggling with that. You know, they should have tongs here. And in her head, she was laughing so much. This is what she's telling me, and I thought that was the funniest thing, because she could have grabbed tongs, but yeah, she was so awkward. She couldn't even like, she explained. She was like agreeing with her. She's like, yeah, you know, we really should have tongs. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have some shipment in the tongs department. Like, oh, it was so great. Because that's exactly what I would have done too. And as you guys know, if you're watching my other videos, I told you I'm pretty awkward with with some things too, and oh my goodness, that just perfectly correlates to me too. It's so funny. And the best part of about my coworker, she was slicing a whole bunch of salami in like these really thin slices, and she was putting them all into the bag, and I just glanced over, and then all of a sudden she drops a whole bunch on the ground, and just I look up at her, and she looks at me, and just her facial expression was so funny. She just looks up after dropping them like she looks and turns to me like, and her face goes completely red, and I just start bursting out laughing. I don't care. I'll laugh like at jokes I think are hilarious at the middle of work. It's so we have such a great time, like working with any of my coworkers. They're so fun to work with, and a few of them actually watch my videos, so shout out to them. Oh man. To wrap up the video, please go check out my other videos, and why do people wear scarves? It was like 10 degrees outside today. We'll see you next Saturday. Thanks for watching.